Winning this series is to play ball,
let's
baby.
Go,
it is
people,
game one
go.
of the ALDS.
About Adley Rutschman and the numbers they have with him versus without him. They do everything you could ask for an offense. The only question mark is they can use to do the damage.
Those are 3 of the 5 starters that Texas had.
And it's palpable not only because the Orioles are coming off a surprising 100-win season, and a new chapter starts today.
And Kenny, it's this great baseball city, and the first of the Division Series games today. All team in the American League with their high-priced free agents at the top of it in Simeon and 83 ERA.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in the second half. Look for the emotion, but he is in for the first 2 hitters. It could be 3 pitches, and we're already
first time in 7 years. And off we go with a first pitch swing.
You've got traffic on the bases. The key to postseason when you haven't been there is how
Bradish comes home with an 0. Bradish back home with an 0-2 and a breaking ball. Starts his day with a season at it more than anybody in baseball. And Hayes is back to get it.
Talk about it quick because he's not going to take many pitches. He has incredible numbers despite
this guy hitting third. It's like Robbie Grossman hitting third. What in the world? But strike 1. And now up here to Baltimore. 1 ball, 1 strike on goal. 1-1 from Bradish. Outside ball 2.
Well, as part of his discipline is he won't heat it up.
34-year-old journeyman takes strike 2.
He went up.
The hard stuff to run the count 4
counts. This is the first one of the many that they should get during this.
So guys that will grind out counts like this. On a 3-2, Grossman fouls Barrett. His crew with the crew chief Alfonso Marquez at second. Giving Texas its first base runner of the day this year, Adolis Garcia. And this is what he does. Hit another one on Wednesday in Tampa. Fouls this one off, and it's
when does he start breaking in the curveball that gives a little bit more top to bottom?
Bradish deals outside with a fastball. His 1-2 to Garcia is cut on and miss. Up and had a great time. On an 0-2 pitch here. 2 up and 2 down.
Table. And I think this year all eyes are going to be on these number 1 and number 2 seats for those teams coming in other than travel.
But John, a
guy like him and Cedric Mullins. And I know we'll get into it later direction, so I'm glad for them and this whole organization. It's lose and lose bad for a long time, and the Orioles a lot of in a different direction, so I'm glad for them and this whole organization. It's
Santander on 2-1. Great. Anthony Son,
you're sitting at home going, what's the big deal about? See the crowd on a 2-out hit in the
career in the postseason. There's 3 innings in relief last year. He misses inside, ball 1 and
rallies and not many runs going on the board.
Got the call there. His 1-1 swung on and missed. The left-hander's 1-2 pitch is inside, and the count evens up on Mountainers
on the year. His splits are pretty high.
Yeah, there's another 2-2 and another foul ball. Stolen base success rate ever. Will teams push the envelope with that? Ruhini, Ryan Mountcastle takes ball 3. Count goes full. Runner will get ahead. There goes Santander. 3-2 fouled off. Mountcastle's one of those, but a few days to get that shoulder rested. On the 9th pitch, Mountcastle. Josh Young's got it. Texas very steady to find. And he came up at a time where the Rangers really need a guy that just turned 21 and just got to the major leagues.
When I see certain notes, it's for a young player to have it, and somebody talked to him about it, and he said, it's not something I practice. 14 days, only 9% chase in the last 14 days.
And worked it so many times and has done so much since getting to the major.
Go up, and there's definitely going to be an improvement, which is already
skinny. Strike 1 from Bradish, and for more.
Who also is eager to add the pitch. Both starters wanted something to keep
with on this 1-1 to Heim. It is a curve, the check swing foul.
Get a swing and a miss. Heim's pretty good at not chasing a fastball down.
Has been for a while. Has added the offense to it this year. There's that high fastball. Ball one on Nathaniel Lowe. So when you're a pitcher in the
Number in totality and go away from throwing your breaking ball against a really, for the most part, you impart your way and your will and throwing strikes.
1-0 to Nathaniel Lowe. Shot foul. Hitter for most of the year, John, but he hit 160 in September, and now he's hitting 7.
That is just slow enough that you do him a favor if you have
K already.
That's why in this game, Joe, the information ball, he has to make you adjust, meaning he will be the determining factor.
Not exposing it. Here's strike one on Josh Young. All-star as a rookie.
He's going to get better and cut those
the
down.
ninth pitch.
Right now, he's got a facing a
0-2. Strikes out the side. Likely rookie of the year right here, Gunnar Henderson. Left-hander against left-hander. It is 1 ball, 1 strike. And John, I know people, including this guy here, just 22 years old. Started the season as game. On this 3-1, Henderson fouls it off, and the count is full. Rookie of the year. Gunnar was drafted in the 2nd round in 2019. On this 3-2, Henderson golfs one down the line. Orioles have made it back. The primary way the Orioles have made it back has been by Bushman and Henderson. Henderson down on a high fastball. Came up late. Jordan Westberg, who's going to bat in this inning, has been overshadowed by the other.
A long journey to get here. A lot of hoping that one day. But they had enough, and they're just doing the things they have to do to now.
Right at this point. Lowe is there to catch it. Had rediscovered their form here in Baltimore. Strike on Jordan Westberg.
Go over how many people could never predict have the best record. That tip of the cap.
Westberg, and it's Garcia to stab it in front of the center fielder. He says, I'm the captain. Cody Taveras. 9-1-2 in the Rangers order. There's ball 1. This is of overriding every other factor in the series. When they're not,
but they lost that game 1-0. Really didn't.
In August, they had an 8-game third. Slicing the line drive to center field. Mullins is there. Never seen anything like this when it comes to streakiness.
No, and the bottom of the order's punch.
Back to the top, and Simeon, who ducks out of the way of ball 1. Term contract. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 season when they got him and Seager that same day. Home of the 2-2. A fastball fouled off. That thing moves like crazy. On 2-2. Henderson. 2 up, 2 down. His first one to Corey Seager is outside.
Well, you don't like that at all.
Ball and a strike.
And this.
On this 1-1 pitch, Seager takes a curve inside, and if it's not
dividend
on that sinker, the second base for Jordan West.